Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this Monday evening live session where we go deep into uh, job hunt program and what is the job market look like, what are the requirements from the job, when you are facing interview, what is expected. Okay, so a lot of things we are going to decode today, which will be very important for your job hunt point of view. Okay, so the objective is to get maximum convergence. I would say it's a business term. Basically, we use convergence like lead to the sales conversion, right? Similarly, your call to success conversion we have to increase. Plus, we have to improve our our interview call, what you can say, call orders, we can say, right? So those all these things we are going to discuss today one by one. First, let's complete our ritual. Let's welcome our new members in the community. The people who are new right now attending this session first time, just type me in the chat box and we are going to welcome you. Everybody just type welcome in the chat box. Welcome new members in the chat. Yes, all the new members, can you type me in the chat box if you are new in the community, you are attending the session first time. Okay, superb. So Muhammad is there and Ranjit Kumar is there, Vrindavan is there. Very good, very good, super. Welcome new members in the community and wish you all the best wishes. Okay, changing life platform and the coaching. Absolutely right, Ravindraji. Thank you very much for your kind, encouraging words. So let's begin our journey. As we see, we are not only covering Lean Six Sigma, we are practically explaining how this concept can be utilized in the, first of all, in the projects as well as in your career as well, so that you can take your career to the fast track growth path. And this knowledge, this certification, how you can monetize it, as a consultant as well, or how you can take your career to the fast track growth path. All these things we basically discussed, right? Chalo. So first, let's decode the LSS job market. LSS meaning Lean Six Sigma. So henceforth, whenever I say LSS, that means basically Lean Six Sigma. Okay. So when we say Lean Six Sigma job market, how many of you, first, let me ask you this question. How many of you have tried attending or tried giving interview in Lean Six Sigma field? Just type me in the chat box. Let me see how many of you have done that before. Anybody in the room who has attempted the Lean Six Sigma related examination? The not examination, the interview. Not yet. Okay, very good. So let's understand this. If you want to go for it, what should be the right step-by-step procedure for you to embark upon, plus what the other person, the hiring manager, is expecting from you. That is something which we are going to discuss today. Okay, so generally when you go for Naukri.com, which generally a lot of people do this. Okay, today I'm going to share both the strategies. Okay, Naukri.com strategy as well as a Blue Ocean strategy. Both strategies we will discuss today to hunt for the job. Now, the popular job titles basically and the roles are process improvement engineer or specialist, quality assurance, quality manager, business excellence, operational excellence lead. So these are very commonly, popularly used job titles. Data analyst with Lean Six Sigma background, continuous improvement consultant, Lean Six Sigma trainer, coach, consultant. So these are some of the job titles which you can easily see on Naukri.com, even on LinkedIn or Indeed, etc. Okay, the job portals basically, right? So these are some of the popular job titles. Now I will give you this entire presentation so that, but you take the notes, ask the questions which are relevant. Okay. Now, generally, I have seen almost all the industries hire Lean Six Sigma professionals. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's go to Naukri.com right now. Just open Naukri.com. Everybody will figure out in your own industry. Okay. Meanwhile, type in the chat box, what is your industry type? Okay, type in the chat box. Are you from BPO, engineering, manufacturing, service, insurance, banking, BPO, KPO, IT, ITES, okay, cyber security? What exactly is your industry. Okay, now let's try to find out the related Lean Six Sigma jobs in Naukri.com. So let's talk about this. Okay, let me share quickly my screen and Naukri.com. Okay, open Naukri.com. Just type Naukri.com and open that, and we'll figure out in your industry what are the jobs. So everybody do this. Okay, this is the practical stuff. It is not theoretical stuff. Let's do this practically. Okay, first we'll start from whatever, you know, the basic normal 99% of the people do in the job searching. That is what we are going to do. So let's type Lean Six Sigma. Let's say Lean Six Sigma in and just type whichever industry you are from. Let's say food industry. So just type Lean Six Sigma food, or Lean Six Sigma BPO, or Lean Six Sigma IT, Lean Six Sigma insurance, like that. Okay, just type that and hit the search button so that it will basically find out what are the opportunities in that particular industry. Okay, look at this. Let's say you're from the food industry, then operational excellence manager. Synthite is hiring that in Kochi right now, operational excellence manager. Then Bunch, I don't know, Bunch. Then Griffith Foods wants lean engineer. Then quality specialist. Lactalis India, Hyderabad is hiring quality specialist. Then now look at, see here, Amrut Food is hiring sales head. Understand this. Even in sales also, they are looking for, can you see here, operational excellence. That means every top management criteria nowadays, those people are looking for Lean Six Sigma related, what you can say, capabilities. Okay, you can see here, associate operations, voice and semi-voice, food hub software solutions. So there must be some app related to food. Okay. Then you have accountant. Now you can see here, even in accounting, also they are expecting some kind of exposure of Lean Six Sigma, problem solving, operational excellence, process improvement, like that. Can you see here? Even, and you can see some junior level jobs as well, some middle level management, top level management jobs as well. Okay. So similarly, you can just do and find out what are the relevant ones. Okay. Now, what I want you guys to do is, everybody has done this. Just give me a confirmation yes in the chat box. Everybody has done this. Yes. So, correct. Now, what you can do is, you can actually, with the help of AI tools, okay, maybe you can give the link to ChatGPT or AI and figure out, or maybe you can select the top 2 or 3 out of whatever numbers you have, and then just go to the job description. Inside that, just go to job description and copy and paste it in some some Word document. And after doing that, just put them into ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT to compile them and give you the summary. Okay? Yes? Wow. So it is law background now, post management consulting and engineering. Fantastic. Fantastic. Super. Now, so have you understood this? So find out the the best matching what you can say job requirements in your industry. Take the JDs, maybe at least 3 to 5 of them minimum. You can take up to 10 and upload it on ChatGPT and find out, ask ChatGPT to summarize them. Clear, everybody? This is a task for you. Can you just do it? Not now, but this is a homework for you. Just give me a quick yes in the chat box. Very good, very good. See, if you follow this step-by-step procedure, okay, now we will decode generally what happens. Let's go one by one, step by step. This is the normal procedure, a routine procedure. I will give you the other procedure as well. Okay, what is other procedure? Let's try to understand this. So if, as I said earlier, okay, I'll repeat again what I just said. Go to Naukri.com. Okay, go to naukri.com, type Lean Six Sigma and put your industry. Okay. Let's say, for example, Lean Six Sigma and a food industry, as we said, or a BPO industry, or manufacturing, or service, or insurance, or bank, whatever it is. Then whatever jobs will come in front of, just select the suitable job for you, the top 5 or 10 suitable jobs, and download their job descriptions. Then upload that job description in those job description in AI, which is whichever AI you are using, ChatGPT or Gemini or Copilot or whatever, and then ask it to summarize it for you. So it will collate the information and summarize the job description, which is the requirement basically. What is the basic job requirement from you in that? Okay, clear everybody? Yes, Amlesh ji, clear hai? Yeah. Sagar ji, this will be up to 8:30. Yeah, no problem. You can check the recording later. Okay, इसमें masterclass archive में. Okay. Superb. नहीं समझ में अभी भी? See, you just find out job description, top 5 jobs in your industry. Go to naukri.com and find out top 5 jobs in your. That's what I said. Now, let's say, for example, if I go back again into naukri.com once again. Okay. So what I have let's say I have this one. Okay. Operational Excellence Manager. If I click on that. So if I click on Operational Excellence Manager, so this is Synthite. Okay. I'm just giving you example. Now this is the job description. Can you see here? Job description. So I'll just open it. Now, can you see the key responsibility? I'll just copy this. I'll just copy this entire job description. Okay, critical skills, etc., etc., etc. Okay, and then I'll just copy it and paste it in a Word document. Clear? This is one example. Similarly, find out suitable 3 to 5 openings for you. Copy job description, paste it. Once you do that, take those 3 to 5 and put it in AI and ask AI to summarize it, collate it. Clear? So AI uska summary nikal ke aapko de dega ki this is what is requirement from the market in your industry. Only you have to find out from your industry. Clear? Suitable in your career. Let's say you are fresher. Search for the fresher jobs requirement. If you are into the middle level management, look for 5 to 15 years of experience middle level management. If you are a top level management, top level executive in your industry, search for the jobs like that, like you have been doing all these years, right? Just collect the job description. Everybody clear with me? Just give me quick yes in a chat box. Simple hai? Correct? Very good. Give me confirmation. Who asked this? Jitendra ji, are you clear? And Amlesh ji, are you clear with this? ये आपको 5 कंपनीज के लिए करना है. ये होमवर्क है आपके लिए. Very good. चलो, then, so when we have seen in the industry, almost all the industries are hiring Lean Six Sigma professionals. Understand this. So there is not a single industry, but if you take the the top industries, so these are the topmost industries: manufacturing, pharma, IT and BPO, banking and finance, healthcare, FMCG and retail. These are the top 6-7 industries where the hiring is at the utmost. Okay, yes. So, but hiring is happening across all the industry. That is what we have seen, right? And these are some of the roles over here: manufacturing में quality engineers, process improvements specialist, etc. These are the roles which we have already discussed. Okay. Now, how do you basically build yourself into this one by one? So the very first step is, now listen to me very carefully. This is very important. Learning the tools and techniques which we are doing in right from our yellow belt level. Correct? In yellow belt level, we learn project charter, we learn cause and effect, we learn Viva analysis, we learn Scamper. These are the tools and techniques. We learn Pareto analysis, etc. We learn Minitab. Okay. So this is the first step, learning. But this is not the only step. Try to understand this. As I always say this, certification is not the end of the game. Certification is the beginning of the game. I repeat again. Certification is the beginning of your journey, beginning of your career, not the end. It's the first step, not the last step. So remove that from your mind. So certification means you have understood the basic fundamental. That's it. Now comes the next one, which is application in the real world. Now the biggest obstacle which comes is, sir, my management does not give me opportunity to do the project. How many of you are like that? Just type me in the chat box. Just give me a me in the chat box. मेरा बॉस बहुत खड़ूस है सर, मुझे प्रोजेक्ट ही नहीं देता. Yes. No, Dalia, there is no prompt in Naukri.com. It is just Lean Six Sigma and put your industry. Okay, let's say for example Lean Six Sigma banking. So banking related Lean Six Sigma jobs will come. That's it. Okay, there is no such prompt we discussed. Okay, clear now. For those people, understand this. Let's forget about projects. Let's forget about projects. Can we implement the tools? Because see, Lean Six Sigma is, I always say this, Lean Six Sigma is just like a garland. जो फूलों का हार होता है ना, that is how Lean Six Sigma is. The DMAC framework is like that. See, Michael Harry, who is father of Lean Six Sigma, along with the Bill Smith, when they framed this DMAC framework, they did not invent a single tool out of it. How many of you got the bulb on moment right now? All the tools in Lean Six Sigma which we learned were already present before Six Sigma was born. Are you understanding? They just gave a complete framework which was proven. They tried and tested n number of times and it proved that this framework works. So they created the garland of those flowers, like project charter, like SIPOC, like stakeholder management, like Pareto analysis. So all these tools were existing before Six Sigma was existed. Are you understanding? So what does it mean? It means all these tools are powerful individual tools. So you can, if not project, can you implement these tools separately? Can you do a Pareto analysis of your customer complaints? Just tell me yes or no. Will your management your manager will say no, you cannot do Pareto analysis in my company. Can he do that? Can he say that? Or if you want to do a cause and effect or root cause analysis, will your management say no, you cannot do root cause analysis in our company? So what I mean to say is, if not projects, try to implement this. And the moment you try to implement this, try to record them. Try to build your portfolio. If not completed project, at least these powerful tools, so that you can present it during your interview that okay, we had this problem, then we do fishbone analysis, we did Viva analysis, we did prioritization of the causes, and we validate those causes with hypothesis testing, and we did Scamper, we found out solution, we implemented, we got the result. Some of the numbers you can just change. You may not reveal the name of the company, you may not reveal the name of the some of the confidential information, but start building these kinds of portfolio. Are you with me till now? Just give me yes in the chat box. Everybody with me? If the project is not given by the management or the approval is not come, that should not stop you from doing that. Okay? Yes? Just give me yes in the chat box. See, Vivekji, we are absolutely ready to do it. Okay? And we have got a lot of case studies, ready-made project templates ready-made for you. Okay? Only thing is that you need to start. And each and wherever you get stuck, our support system is there to support you. Correct? Now, then comes networking with the community. Now, this is very interesting. Now, we are talking about building the career, right? We are discussing how do you build career. So, first 3 steps: learning, implementing, and building the portfolio. Now, connecting with the right people. Now, tell me in the chat box, how many of you are active on social platforms like LinkedIn, like Instagram, like Facebook, like Quora, like stuff like that? Just type me in the chat box. How many of you are very well? Very good, very good. Now, you need to connect with the right people, because I'm going to explain you one strategy today, which is a blue ocean strategy, how you can grab this opportunity. Okay, so we are going to attack in both the fronts, our traditional front like Naukri.com, as well as a front which I'm going to explain you today. Okay, so networking with these communities and the right people is very, very important. Okay, then keep upgrading. As I always push you, I just attract you for the free yellow belt masterclass. Then, I push you to the green belt, then the black belt, then the master black belt. So keep on upgrading. Why? Why we have made it so affordable? By the way, you must have seen the message about this special offer, right? So we are just increasing the master black belt prices by 50% from 1st of April. So if somebody is interested, okay, just connect with our mentor and check out with the offer which is there. So without GST you can upgrade at 10K right now. Okay, so I would like you guys to grab this opportunity. So what my point is, keep on upgrading. Don't wait for don't wait till green belt. Don't wait for black belt. Okay, yes. So you can just give the mentor number. So Soham has given the mentor's number, if you can check out that. Okay, now upgrade yourself into Minitab. If you know, let's say 20% of Minitab, upgrade to 40%, 50%. Okay, then data analytics, AI skills, keep on upgrading so that this is what is actually required. Your upgradation can be seen, and you know what, during interviews it basically shows up in your confidence level, and interviewer are actually checking your confidence level. Understand this. If you are in continuous upgradation, if you're upgrading your skill sets, you're doing projects, you're doing implementing the tools, it shows up in your body language, it shows up in your confidence. Understand this. Okay, so these are the 5 steps. One is learning, second is implementation, third is building portfolio, fourth is connecting with the community, and the fifth is keep on upgrading yourself. Are you with me? Just give me a quick yes in the chat box. I'll share this presentation with you. Yeah, some salary insights which I already have shared, yellow belt, silicon master, black belt. But again, it depends on, I have seen people getting 50 lakh, 60 lakh salary with the right communication, with the right, background, etc. Okay, so it does not matter. These are just the averages from Glassdoor and Naukri.com, etc. Okay, now in Lean Six Sigma, basically, you will find out 2 types of job. One is called full-time job and other one is called part-time job. What is full-time job? If you are a consultant, it's a full-time job. If you are a master black belt, it's a full-time job. That means you only have to go for Lean Six Sigma, process improvement, process excellence, etc. Okay, yes. And then for the part-timers, you can see yellow belt, green belt, and the black belt. Let me explain you what do you mean by part-time. Part-time does not mean 4 hours per day. Okay, part-time meaning you will be hired as, let's say, production manager plus Lean Six Sigma certified. Okay, if you say what you can say, sales manager plus Lean Six Sigma certified person. So that is a part. That means along with your routine activity, you basically are doing projects as well. So it's like, I always give example of Hardik Pandya or any all-rounder cricketer. He's doing batting and as well as he's doing bowling as well. Plus he's doing fielding, he's doing captaincy as well. So, multiple things you can do as a part-timer. That's where these people are hired in very high numbers than these people. Because they are the all-rounders. All-rounders are always in high demand. Are you understanding? Yes. Fee difference from BB to MBB. Yeah, that's what Ravindra ji has. It's only 10K till tomorrow. Okay. So if you want to upgrade, please send a message and our team will give you the link and you can do it. Okay. Yes. You have up to black belt level. So you can just, you can upgrade to master black belt level. See, it does not matter whether you have completed your green belt or not. You just keep your slot ready. Okay. That's how it is. So clear, full-timers are consultants or MBB. Consultants are the business. Basically, you're doing the business of training and consulting. Master black belts are the employees of the company who are in the company, who are the top management level people, and their role is to drive this entire, okay, communication. Okay. Yes, Krish, you are absolutely right. It is 15,000 plus GST, but because of the year ending, we have an offer of 9,999 only, including GST. Okay. Yes. Clear, everybody? LSS jobs and the master black belt fee both are clear. Just give me yes in the chat box. So majorly the jobs will come in the part-time, part-time meaning, so they will not write part-time, but your role will be a part-timer project executive. Okay. And then you have another role to play. Correct? Yes. So maintenance engineer, production manager, or quality in charge. So there are these are the roles, and then there is a Lean Six Sigma, this one as well. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Soham, can you just connect me? Yes. Krish, Soham will take care of all your questions, and you can give the link as well if you have. Okay. Yeah. Superb. Now, so now this is very important segment where what exactly hiring managers look during the interviews. Okay, this is very interesting. So hiring managers always look basically beyond certificates. Listen to me very carefully. See, certificate will give you a call for the interview. Certificate will qualify you for the call for the interview. Okay. So certificate will answer this question. Has this person been exposed to the methodology? It's a basic fundamentals malum hai kya? That is what certificate will tell you. Okay. Now, but it does not answer whether the person has delivered the business results or can deliver the business result. And that's why this interview process, this shortlisting process is there. Okay, so the hiring manager basically see these critical dimensions, okay, which we are going to list it down. All right. Yes. So yeah. So just a second. Swam, can you just reply to this? Take that phone and reply there, no? Super. Now, ability to translate problem into business language, what they look for. This is very, very important. Okay. Now, just look at this point. Can candidate explain problems in terms of cost, revenue, customer impact, risk, and compliance? Can candidate explain problems in terms of cost, revenue, customer impact, risk, and compliance? This is very important. Okay. Or do they understand why the problem matters to the business? This is, see, a lot of people have seen, they just focus on their process challenge. They do not convert that process challenge into business language. Example. Okay. If you are using only tools like, Fishbone or ANOVA or Scamper like that, it's a red flag. Instead, if you are using this particular customer complaint or defect or a quality challenge was causing us 2.3 crore rupees loss in our revenue and a delayed dispatch which will have a customer dissatisfaction. Now this is a business language. People want to see whether can you translate your process problem into a business problem. And if you remember in the project charter, there is something called business case. How many of you remember this? Just give me yes in the chat box. Do you remember business case which is a part of project charter? Just give me a quick yes. What is business case? Business case is nothing but this project, this challenge, how it is relevant to your business, why it is critical to your business, why it is important to your business. Clear? That is called a business case. Same. How are you able to translate that into a business language? That is what the hiring manager is very interested to see, whether you are capable to do that. Okay. Now, very important, guys. Generally, we get completely lost into our processes, so that we forget to think macro. We become so much micro. Okay, we go so much into details of the project that we forget to translate that into a micro business level goal. Okay, similarly, just few days ago we discussed about, on Saturday only we discussed about Hoshin Kandri. How many of you attended that session, Hoshin Kandri? Just give me yes in the chat box. Hoshin Kandri is a strategy tool which connects your business strategy, long-term goals into 1 year goal, into critical processes, into projects basically. So that connection, that ability to connect with your long-term strategy, long-term goal is very, very important. That is what we are talking about here. Okay. Then the second point is the depth of thinking they want to see. Okay. They want to see your logical thinking. What right tool are you using to the right problem? Okay. For example, let me ask you a question. The management is not happy with the customer complaints which are coming. Okay, so which tool you will use to prioritize the customer complaints, the number of customer complaints? Which tool will you use? Type in the chat box. Prioritization ke liye. You have got a lot of customer complaint data. You have taken 1 year, 2 year, 3 years data. Type in the chat box, everybody. Pareto, okay. Very good, very good. Now you can use Pareto for customer complaints, number of customer complaints, or you can do Pareto losses which are made. Okay, losses which are made. So Pareto of number of customer complaint will be different. Number of the losses as far as how much how many what you can say crores of losses we have made because of this particular complaint. That can be another customer complaint. Another Pareto. Okay, so we can do Pareto, we can do Kano model, we can do voice of customer, right? So these are some of the tools which we can use to basically and DPA tool as well. Yeah, departmental purpose analysis. Very good. Okay, simplicity and clarity. So that is something which they basically want to see. So now a lot of people, even when I take interviews, a lot of people talk about a lot of tools which just to impress. With I'm aware of ANOVA. I'm aware of what you can say multiple regression and design of experimentation. A lot of tools, but what we basically look for is, for example, if somebody said we avoided design of experiments because the process was unstable. Wow, that's a very deep insight. Okay, first we stabilize the process by using statistical process control, SPC. Now, if you remember SNC, how many of you remember SNC? Just type yes in the chat box. Just type yes in the chat box if you remember SNC. So the people who are not aware of SNC, SNC is a sequence. Okay. By the way, from tomorrow, yes, very good. Stability, normality, and capability. Absolutely right. So these are absolutely important steps. If stability is not there, if you do a control chart and the process is completely out of the control limit, that means the process is not stable, lot of variation. In that case, or if the process is non-normal like this, a skewed distribution rather than a normal distribution, right? That is called normality. In those cases, do not do process capability analysis, do not do hypothesis testing, do not do this 95% confidence interval, etc. So your numbers, your probability numbers will go haywire, your p-value will go haywire because it requires stability and normality, correct? So in case of design of experimentation, so this is where the complete logical thinking, understanding, the clarity of thinking is very, very important. Okay, the new people, do not worry, this is all covered in your green belt level itself. Okay. Dinesh Patil analysis. Okay, I will develop that. Okay, clear everybody? Now, coming back to Coming back to data interpretation and the decision making ability. For example, can the candidate interpret the data? Very, very important, right? When we make a histogram and we make, mean, mode, median, correct? Median, the standard deviation. So does or CP value, CPK value, all these values, can candidate interpret? Can candidate say that, okay, my CPK value is 2.5, which is a very poor CPK value. I minimum want 4 CPK to at least meet the requirement of the customer. So that kind of clarity customer is or candidate is having or not, that is what they want to check. Okay. And can they explain what the data is telling in the business language? Very important. Or are they comfortable in the ambiguous or imperfect data? A lot of people, if the data is not available, when we do consulting, in some of the companies, basically, there is no data management. The data management is so poor that they are capturing the data on the piece of paper, and those pieces of paper are not manageable. They are not stored properly. They're not kept properly. So it's that kind of imperfect situation. How do you handle that situation and still navigate it through and get the job done, get the projects done successfully? Okay. So over dependence on the data, software output, etc. Is it there, or are you clear about what basically you are? For example, though P values are on borderline, the effect size, effect size and the business risk justified the action. So this is one of the areas. So are you only relying on the statistical values, or can you take decision which is required to be taken? Okay, because see, statistics ultimately is like garbage in and garbage out. Softwares like Minitab, as I always say this, I can take a correlation regression diagram of these, the traffic in Mumbai and my arrival time in Delhi. Okay, I can make a correlation of this, which will not make any sense. Okay, so can you distinguish between only statistical data and the real business impact? That is what they are basically looking for. Okay, anywhere you get stuck, please let me know. Then another point is that this is where the real project will impact you. Okay, how do you handle the stakeholders? Now type in the chat box which tool in Lean Six Sigma we have for this. Type in the chat box, everybody. Think about it. Or the green belt certified people, black belt certified people sitting in the room right now. What is the tool we use for this in our DMAC framework? Actually, आप सीनियर लोगों ने आंसर नहीं देना चाहिए. आप जल्दी आंसर दे देते हो. Yes, exactly. It is what is that? Stakeholder analysis. Absolutely right. And even RACI metric as well, right? Responsible, accountable, consultant, inform. Absolutely right. Okay. Very good. What is that? Stakeholder analysis. So are you basically, how good are you in stakeholder analysis? Very, very important. Very, very. What is stakeholder analysis? If they are not in alignment with the project, if there is a resistance for the change, how do you handle that? Okay. So ability to influence without authority. See, when you are doing a project, you are not a CEO of the company, you are not the MD of the company, right? You are not the owner of the company. So you have a limited authority, correct? How do you handle even that within that constraint? Handling resistance, how you work cross-functionally. Okay. Now red flag is never blame. Now this is very interesting. A lot of people during interviews, okay, why do you want to leave your last employer? And here is the list of blaming. Never blame your ex-employer or the people or the project leaders or the departments. Understand this. Okay. Yes. Always be very clear. Understand the challenge. Why are they not supporting this initiative? Okay. Is it because of there is lot of work pressure they have? Is it because they are not getting pay raise for last 5 years? Is it because of there is lot of attrition in their department and there is no hiring happening and it is adding additional burden, so they are not supporting the project? So what exactly is the challenge and how are you going to navigate through that? See, understand this. There is nothing called a cookie cutter approach. Cookie cutter meaning, this, if this is the problem and this will be the solution. No, it is so customized. Every industry, every company has different challenges and you have to navigate it through. Okay. So like for example, strong signal would be, the hiring signal would be operations resisted initially. So we ran a pilot to build a confidence before the full rollout of the project in, project improvement initiative. So this way, how did you handle that? How did you speak with them? How did you listen to their challenges? How did you convince them? If not, how did you escalate it to the top management and get it resolved? Okay. So these are some of the areas. How do you manage the people? See, people management skill is so important. So important. See, as you grow in your corporate ladder, no? Remember these three areas. Make a note of this. Okay. Initially will be your domain area. Domain area meaning, let's say you are coming from engineering background. So initially that will be your technical skills will be important. Okay. Later on, it will be your people skill and then your finance and management skill. Remember this. Okay. On the x-axis is your years in your career. Are you clear? So initial part, it will be your technical skills where you will be hired. Okay. Then majority of it will be your people skill. How do you manage people? How do you motivate people? How do you drive people? How do you get the job done from them? Okay. And then as you go in the top management, then your strategy, management decisions, your finance knowledge, that will be more important. That's how you grow in your career. Clear everybody? Just give me a quick yes in the chat box. And one very strong message I always give to all the, all our community member is very simple. Whichever level you are in your company, understand this, understand this. Whichever level you are in your company, you should be able to do 100% of the job of your boss. I repeat again, write this down. It's a golden statement. Whichever level, let's say you are assistant quality manager, you should be able to do 100% of quality manager's job. Are you understanding? Okay, if you are just one level below the CEO, you should be able to do 100% of what CEO can do. If you are a vice captain, you should be able to do 100% of the moment. If you are becoming capable, what I have seen, organizations will create positions for you. Organizations will create positions for you. They will create a new position for you if your capabilities you are improving. Don't worry, don't pray for your boss to resign. Don't worry about it. And if your organization is not giving opportunity, the world is open for you, right? We have got, so always remember this. Yeah. So keep on upgrading your skill set, right? And nowadays, everywhere we have got our AI tool to assist us, right? Very good. Now, then comes the sustainability. Whether after doing a project, could you able to sustain it? Okay. So did the improvement sustain? Were the controls put in place? Now, which phase I'm talking about here? Type in the chat box. Which phase of DMAC I'm talking about here? Everybody. Absolutely right. It's a control phase, the final phase, right? So the red flag is the project. If you says that the project ends at the implementation only we have implemented, I don't know what happened next. Okay. Instead of that, we linked the CTQ, critical to quality, to daily dashboards and trained supervisors and response actions for response action. So we have a clear-cut control plan in place, and this was the improvement, and it was sustained for the next 6 months. That is something which you can show it to the management. Okay. Boss will resign is also your skill to sustain. Yes, exactly. That is what basically we are looking for. Okay. Now, communication and storytelling ability. Now let me give you a 1 minute magic formula. Write this down. 1 minute magic formula. What is the 1 minute magic formula? If you want to improve your communication, everybody just give the rating on the scale of 1 to 10. How will you rate yourself on communicating to the people? Verbal communication, written communication, group communication, addressing to the mass audiences. On the scale of 1 to 10, type in the chat box. Everybody, give yourself a rating. Be very open-minded. Give yourself a rating quickly. 1 is the lowest, 10 is the highest, according to you. I would rate myself around 5 to 6. Wow, superb, amazing. Very good, superb. Now listen to this 1 minute magic formula. What you need to do here is to improve this communication. I believe communication is nothing but the flow of thoughts without disruption, and your ability to communicate it, and it requires a different muscle memory. It requires different part of the brain to fire. Understand this. Lot of people believe that if I read more, lot of people believe if I listen more, that means I can deliver. No. Even if you are master in Lean Six Sigma tools, your ability to explain Lean Six Sigma tools will be completely different. Understand this. It is part of communication skills, a storytelling ability. Are you understanding? So what is 1 minute magic formula? Everybody just spend 1 minute every day. 1 minute, not more than that. Take out your mobile phone, start the recording, and speak about one tool of Lean Six Sigma or anything rather for that matter. Okay, and do this for 30 continuous days. How many days? Continuous 30 days. So now we are just ending our financial year. Start from 1st of April till the end of April. Do it for 30 days and record every speech of yours. Start the recording camera and speak for 1 minute continuously without preparation. Wow, this is something very interesting. Without preparation, you have to prepare. You have to perform. You decide the topic extempore without preparation. Start recording and speak for 1 minute. Initially, you will mumble fumble. It will be longer pauses. Okay, but you keep on pushing that. After 30 days, you will see a significant improvement in your vocabulary, muscle memory, and delivery style, etc. Okay, first you deliver your speeches, then you work on your body language. How do you stand? How do you communicate? What should be your hand gestures, etc. Then we'll discuss about what is the strategy for online, what is the strategy for offline, etc., etc., etc. Clear? How many of you do this? Just give me yes in the chat box, and if possible, share your videos. Okay? Yes, exactly. And you know what? This ability, guys, this ability will go to you will take it to the next level. Okay? Yes? This ability will make sure that you become successful. All the great leaders across the world, if you see, they are best communicators. They are best communicators. Okay? Yes? Yeah, but now you don't have to take even Lean Six Sigma. You can take different topics as well. You can take up you can take up politics, you can take up global wars or inflation or AI or whatever it is. Okay, you can, but just communicating is more important. Okay, yes, very good, very good. So this is something. So can you what you can say? Can the candidate explain the complex project very simply? Clear instruction in answer. Confidence without arrogance. This is what something they would look for. Okay. So without long and unstructured explanation, what they are looking for is a 2 to 3 minute project narrative with numbers and outcomes. Can you summarize it? Sometimes, to be precise, when we go for a very high level meeting for the MDs and CEOs or the board of directors, sometimes we are given only 10 minutes. In the middle of that, we have to perform. So we have to be very crisp, you know, and what you can say, to the point, and no BS in between. Okay. And only these many, what you can say, slides or the pointers, which those management people will understand. Okay. Yes. Absolutely. So then again, learning mindset also is very important. Are you become complacent? Okay, I know it all kind of stuff, or are you still in the learning phase? Okay, like awareness of limitation, openness to learning, practical maturity. Okay, so overconfidence after certification is what something would be a red flag, or the strong signal for hiring would be, if I were to redo the project. Okay, the question is asked like, if you have to redo the project, how will you approach the project again? So I would involve the sales, okay, or IT earlier to avoid the delays. So IT we did not involve during the project, but if I have to do the correction in my course correction, then I would have included IT as well, but we missed out during this project. Okay, so we have to be open as well. That shows that still you are learning. Okay. Then the real project ownership also, rather than my team did the project. Okay, what they are looking for is what specific role you played during the project. For example, I led data collection, handled resistance in production, closed the loop in the procurement, etc. A specific role which if you are not leading the project, if you are a team member in the project, what specifically you have done. Be very, very clear and precise what was your role, rather than, you know, just like teamwork and my team did this, etc. They are interested in what you have done, what changes you have brought. Okay. Storytelling framework would be like, you know, what was the context of the business, you know, the big business problem, what was the process problem, what was the baseline. Okay, then what in the analysis phase, what have you found out, what action you have taken, what solutions you have found out, what result you have got, and what was the learning. So if you use this framework now, that will make a fantastic what you can say, a case for us to basically deliver. Right now, what we will do is, we will create a project framework. Now everybody is aware of gamma.app. Just give me yes in the chat box. Let me share that quickly. Gamma.app सबको पता है. Let's create, yeah, which is gamma.app, APP. Okay. Now this is, if you remember in the yellow belt session also, this is a AI platform. Okay. You can use it for free in the initial phase. If you want to use it regularly, okay, it charges around 400 rupees, 500 rupees a month. It is so affordable. Let me share with you one example of it. Okay. Let me share with you one example quickly of gamma.app. Before that, let's take this framework copy. Just copy this framework and let me see if I can paste it over here. Yeah. So I just pasted this framework: business context, problem, baseline, analysis, action, result, and learning. Okay. Now let's do one thing. Okay, let's do one thing. Open ChatGPT. Okay, let's do a very interesting stuff here. Open ChatGPT. Let me also open ChatGPT right now. Now, first we will do it and then I will explain you how you can also basically do this activity. Okay. You remember we did one activity like, okay, everybody just open this ChatGPT. Okay, right now we will identify 3 projects, most important, frequently occurring 3 projects. Okay, and out of which we will select one. All right, or we can take 5 projects. All right. Now, the prompt is like this. find out top 5 Lean Six Sigma projects in pharma industry. Similarly, you can give the command like find out top top 5 Lean Six Sigma product in BPO industry or in food industry or in FMCG industry, etc. Yes, can you just do that quickly? I'll show you how you can basically do a very important stuff here. Okay, done. Just give me a confirmation yes in the chat box. Open ChatGPT and give this. Done. Just give me confirmation. Done. So here it has found out production yield improvement, then batch cycle time reduction, then deviation kappa reduction project, quality defect reduction, dissolution failure, etc., uniformity, inventory optimization, etc. So these are the 5 projects they have done. Clear? Now select one of them. Select, let's say this is production yield improvement tablet API manufacturing. Okay, copy this and paste it here again in the prompt. Okay, now what you can do is take this framework, copy that and give a prompt like this. Okay, I want to prepare a PowerPoint presentation on please use the following framework for creating 10 slides of PowerPoint presentation. So what I've done, so let me just copy this prompt and share it with you. Okay, so what you need to replace this. Okay, so this is the prompt in the chat. Instead of the name of the project, you have to write your project name. That's it. Remaining prompt is common. Okay, I want to prepare a PowerPoint presentation on production yield improvement. Please use the following framework, etc., etc. Okay, so you can use this framework. So the ChatGPT has created slide by slide. Okay, slide 1, slide 2, slide 3, slide 4, etc. Okay, now let me share with you a magic. I can directly copy this prompt and go to gamma.app. Okay, let me open gamma.app in front of you. Let me just close this. Let me open gamma.app. This is, so I want you guys also to start using these kinds of stuff. Okay, so this is gamma.app. I'm just sharing my screen right now. So in front of you, I'm creating a project framework right now. Okay, superb. So here it is gamma.app, which says create with AI. Okay, so create from 1 line prompt in few seconds. So I'll just create on just generate, and here I have to just place the copy this prompt here. Okay, and generate outline. Just click on generate outline. So it has generated the outline here. You can see here how fast is that. Okay, so 10 slides it has made, and I just click on generate. Now you can give the prompt. So I'm just showing you very fast. I can add some graphs, etc. as well. You can give the prompt like, please add graphs whenever required. Okay. And now gamma.app is creating a complete PowerPoint presentation right now in front of. See, initially you can use it for free, as I said. The basic, if you want to use it regularly, the basic would be around 400 rupees. You can see here. It has started creating this. How many of you are using this along with me? So you can just use this, copy and put this prompt in the gamma.app, okay? Wow, look and see here. Now, if you want to make it into a different, what I will do, I will just download this PowerPoint presentation and put it below our today's presentation, okay? Today's, you can see here, all this 10. How amazing is this? Now, there is another option. If you already have done the project, concise the project, give it to the, give it to the chat GPT. It will make 10 slide presentation or 20 slide presentation, and then you give it to gamma.app and it will create a PowerPoint presentation slide for you. Okay, yes. So that's it. Now, if you want to make some changes, you can do the changes as well. Otherwise, you can absolutely download this entire stuff. Okay. So let me just show you. Let me just download it for you. Or yeah. Let me see if I can present it to you quickly. Okay. Can you see here? Just give me a quick yes in the chat box. This is a presentation I have made in last 1 minute. How amazing is that? Boosting production yield, a strategic imperative in pharmaceutical manufacturing. Okay. This is one example. Okay. Look at this. So then, just a second. Am I in the presentation mode? Okay. So this is the second one. Yeah. This is the second one. So business context. Okay. And then the third one is the unseen losses in tablet and API production. And this is the fourth one, some numbers they have considered. Of course, we have to give the analysis of it. Of course, I would have added a lot of graphs. Okay, look and see here. Yes. Nowadays, you know what? We are just closing deals on these kinds of presentation. Okay. Super. This is right now in the live session. I've just created this presentation for you. Okay. So these are the tools. Just type wow in the chat box if you are amazed with this. Super. Now, before we close today, I just want to give you one very important insight. Okay, just 5 minutes. Okay, do you have guys 5 minutes extra? Will it be okay? Just give me a yes in the chat box. Very good. Yeah, let me just quickly give you another perspective along with your Naukri.com efforts, whatever you are doing. Okay. Wow, आपने भी बनाया धर्मेंद्र जी, fantastic, superb. You can see here. He has also made this presentation. Okay. See, this is a difference, now. I've get it done, in the live session, so that you can practice it yourself. So you have to practice to become expert in that. Nowadays we have got AI tools to help us in all the direction. Okay. Now see the success rate, guys. In India, IIT success rate, IIT meaning to enter into IIT, the success rate is 1%. Out of 100 people, only 1% people can get admission. That too, nowadays we have increased the number of IITs. Earlier we had very limited number of IITs. Nowadays even our tier 2 cities also have got IITs. Okay, now it has reached to 1%. IIMs has got 0.3%. UPSC is 0.2%. Job portal success rate, listen to me, very important statistics, is 0.03 to 0.08% success rate. That means out of 100 people applying, only 0.03% people get the job on job portals. That is a low. That's why I said it's a old strategy, it's not working anymore. But I will not say quit that strategy. Okay, instead you can go for the hidden job market. What is the hidden job market? You know, this, when we say the iceberg, the 20% top, the tip of the iceberg is at the top of it, which is nothing but the jobs on LinkedIn and what I can say, jobs on Naukri.com, Indeed, etc. Okay, but what about the 80% hidden job market? That is basically done with the internal sources. What does that mean? Okay, the internal promotion, contacts from the existing staff, networking or the word of mouth, professional organizational connections, or recruitment agencies. Now this is very, very important insight. And if they are not hiring from these what you can say sources, then the remaining opportunities are given in the advertisement. That's what you and me see in the Naukri.com. So can you imagine this? As we see, there are 25-30,000 jobs available on Naukri.com right now for Lean Six Sigma. Imagine what are the remaining 80% job market, which is basically fulfilled internally only. Are you understanding this? Okay. So people look for the jobs here at the top where only 20% market is there. But what about the remaining 80%? So remaining 80% jobs get filled with networking. That's what I said. Connect with a lot of people on the, you know. So what is the red ocean strategy? Red ocean strategy is something like, hunting on Naukri.com with the success rate of 0.03%. And what is the blue ocean strategy is connect through our network. Now tell me one thing. Okay. If you really check out your mobile phone right now, you have got, I can tell you with guarantee, minimum 500 to 1000 to 2000 contacts right now in your mobile phone. Yes or no? Just give me a confirmation, yes or no, in the chat box. Minimum 500, maximum 2000. I have got 10,000 right now in my mobile phone. Contact details 10,000. Okay. Yes. All of you guys, the contact details are on my mobile phone. Almost all of you. Are you understanding this? Now see the resources we have. Okay. So if we can look for, nowadays we have got our what you can say, AI tools, right? We don't have to go even for the Google. Find out what are the fastest growing companies in your industries. Okay. Find out the best places at work in your industry. Find out what are the new companies entering into India. If this, your job hunt is fitting into this, your career can grow very fast. Because if the companies are fastest growing with the best place of work which you will enjoy, okay, and if they're entering, then they have got a very good future. Okay, their plans are very good. They have got a very good employee growth rate, growth programs, so that you can thrive your career into those companies. Okay, now where will you find out those right people? If you find out top 10 companies like this, then you look for the people who are working in those companies or have worked in those companies, and they are in your contact list. Okay, now you have got LinkedIn connections, you have got your mobile phone connections. You just have to connect those people. Okay, so people do business with the people they know and trust. Understand this. Okay, especially the middle level and the top level management people, they are never hired from the advertisement on Naukri.com. Never ever. They are hired from the people they trust. Understand this, the secret I'm revealing right now today. That is the reason you are just applying on Naukri.com and you are not getting result. You are not getting the responses because it's a whole red ocean there. Are you understanding? You have to go to the blue ocean where there is very less competition. A lot of people are not aware of the openings, and you can connect to the right people and get the job done. Okay. Now, another best strategy is when you understand this, when you hunt for the job, like Lean Six Sigma in banking or Lean Six Sigma in insurance, find out the companies who are hiring this and randomly connect with the people in that, randomly connect with the HR people. Now, how do you connect? The first communication should not be like this. I need a job desperately, please help me. It's a worst communication you can put, when you are, what is the best communication, or one of the best you can say is send a message to the person. Let's say he is a HR manager of that company. Send a message. How can I contribute to the growth opportunities of the company? Can we connect? Because as I always say in my all the communications, companies do not hire job seekers, they hire problem solvers. Okay, and Lean Six Sigma is the best problem solving methodology we have right now. If you add AI into it, it becomes a killer combination. Okay, so I think that's it from my side. I wanted to convey. So start working on your connection with the right people. Okay, start working on your Lean Six Sigma skills, your communication skills, your AI skills, interview skills as well. Okay, and this is how you can basically ultimately a lot of people say, sir, it is very difficult to get a job, right? Because there is a recession. How many of you have heard this? Very difficult to get a job because there is a economic slowdown and recession. Just type me in the chat box. A lot of people believe in that. Yes, guys, these are the global scenarios. If you are, when you should worry about it, if you are Narendra Modi, okay, if you are head of the state, if you are head of the government, then you should worry. But you need only one job, no? It should not matter to you. Take this thought in your mind. For one opening, one job opportunity, it absolutely does not matter. Okay, you do not want to get employment, generate employment for the country. You just want to generate employment for one person, that is you. So don't worry what is happening outside. Just focus on your skill set. Okay, that's it from my side. We are going to start our Black Belt Hackathon from tomorrow onwards, 31st, 1st and 2nd of April. Okay, yes, and then you can appear for the the people who have completed their green belt certification. They can appear for the black belt examination as well. Okay, learn from industry expert. Please allow me for the interview. Yes, very good, superb. We'll definitely discuss this, Vivekji. Okay, and by the way, the offer which has been given to you, please consider that offer. Master Black Belt offer at 9999 only. Okay, anything you can just connect with on our mentors number 305-95248. Okay, just check. And all the new members, have you received your login ID password? If you have taken admission yesterday, just give me yes in the chat box. If any kind of difficulty, if accessing Minitab, which course to start with, how do I start, just send a message and our team will be more than happy to support you. Okay, so that's it from my side. Yeah, Dharmendra ji, you want to say something? You have, I see your hand raised, or it was just a response to some other question. Okay, fine. Any question which was not answered, please let me know. Otherwise, we'll close the session. We'll connect tomorrow. We have a 3-hour session on Black Belt Certification Hackathon. And everybody should attend this. Even you are new in the system, please attend Black Belt Hackathon. You will learn a lot of things. Okay, superb. So that's it from my time. It will start at 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. 7 to 9:30. I would not say 10. It will be around 9:30. Okay. Yeah. So 2.5 hours. So 3 days. It will be. We'll be covering a lot of advanced tools of Black Belt. Okay. And it will be amazing experience for all of you. Okay. Even if you are not done your green belt, please attempt. Please attend that with open mind. Some tools will be a little advanced for you to understand. But anyways, within next couple of months, you are going to cover all these tools. Okay, so please attempt that. All right, you will get the notification tomorrow. clearly. Okay, you will get the notification in the morning. Okay, bye bye, take care, good night, keep learning, keep growing. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.